Good afternoon everyone, welcome to DTBTV. So as you know from my videos, I've been saying for a good, feels like forever now, been saying for a good few weeks now that I think we'll do business, that it all depends on whether we sell Origi, whether we sell Shaqiri, or anyone more or less on the foreign quota of non-home grown. So I'm just going to read out a piece now by Fabrizio Romano, and he's only just put this out. Well, it's only just been put out this 38 minutes ago. So let me just get your thoughts on this. So Fabrizio Romano hints at more transfer business for Liverpool this summer. It says here, Italian transfer guru Fabrizio Romano is one of the most influential people in football now these days. The respected reporter has been speaking about Liverpool in a recent episode of Here We Go podcast. Primarily discussing Xherdan Shaqiri's proposed move to Lyon, Romano dropped a little hint that Jurgen Klopp may not be done in the transfer market this summer. Liverpool need to sell players before signing new players. Jurgen Klopp has been so clear, he says. And so are we on DTBTV as well. We've been saying it for weeks. And like I said, everybody, I wasn't having a go at people, but if you couldn't see that, and all you were doing was putting FSG out, why are we so tight, why are we not spending, it's because you're a fantasy football manager. It's because you don't really research your football club. You don't really find out what's going on behind the scenes. People like myself, people that love the club, people that literally live by not just some people, the Liverpool fans, they just want to turn up on a Saturday and support the club that day, and they won't be asked about what happens Monday to Friday. Whereas some of us will literally want to know what Liverpool are doing on an hourly basis, on a daily basis. People might say that's sad, but some of us love the football club that much that we absolutely work our lives around it. And with that information and that kind of loyalty comes, I wouldn't say a guessing culture, but I'd say a knowledgeable culture. And when the noises were coming out saying that we needed to clear out our non-homegrown players, it was there to see. It was there to see on the size of our squad. It was there to see that we've got 4 goalkeepers. It was there to see that we've got, at this moment in time, people say we need a striker. We've actually got nearly 6. We've got Jota, Firmino, Mane, Salah. Jota, Mane, Salah, Firmino, Origi. So we've got 5. And then if you count the fact that you've got this Polish kid as well, they actually said yesterday that he is going to be pushed for the first team this season. There's 6 strikers. Midfield, that's the only option where I think we are short, and that's why I think we'll bring in a central midfielder. But this has been going, we wouldn't sell Shaqiri and Origi if we wasn't planning on bringing anybody in. I've already said that. It makes no sense. We may as well keep both of them if we wasn't going to bring anybody in. So that's what I've been saying now for a few weeks. So let's just get back to Fabrizio Romano. Liverpool need to sell players before signing new players. Jurgen Klopp has been so clear. Shaqiri has an agreement with Lyon, but there is still no agreement between the clubs. It's a little ambiguous, as it sounds if Liverpool potentially have something in the pipeline. They just need to generate funds first. That pure speculation on our part, but the Reds have been notoriously tight-lipped over transfer ever since the Van Dijk conundrum, in which the club had publicly to apologise for Southampton. That's another thing that Liverpool fans have to realise, that we got done basically for tapping up Van Dijk. So now Liverpool have to be really, really discreet with signings and the way it all sort of like works out, the way it comes across. So, what we got to the end of the transfer window, we've got a week and a half, 2 weeks, haven't we? I think it's something like that. So anyway, Shaqiri's going to go. He's agreed personal terms. What'll happen is Liverpool and Lyon will bargain a bit left and right. Liverpool probably want 15 million. Lyon have probably offered 9 million. Liverpool will probably say, okay, if you finish in the top 4 of the French league, we want another 2 million. If you win a cup, we want another 2 million. It'll work out like that. So Shaqiri will go to Lyon. Divock Origi, yeah, he'll go. It probably just won't be for as much as we need. There'll come a point where Liverpool have probably got a timeline now. FSG and Michael Edwards, have probably got a timeline where they'll go, right, so by this Wednesday, if we still haven't received the right bid that we need, let's just try and broker it down a little bit, get a deal done. So I don't think it's that desperation stage yet where Liverpool will just go, right, fuck it, take 8 million for Origi, we're not asked. I don't think it's at the stage where we'll go, Shaqiri, just take the money, we're not asked. Liverpool will hold out with every single penny on the they'll wait for clubs to be more desperate. Lyon will be more desperate. They've just lost Memphis Depay to Barcelona, so they're going to need him back. They're going to need somebody to come in to sort of like make the fans feel a bit better. And Xherdan Shaqiri will be a great signing and do really well in France. Origi, again, West Ham have signed no one really. They're going into the Europa League. They've only got Jared Bowen and what's his name up front, the big striker. I can't remember his name, I'll get it in a minute. Anyway, so they need another striker. Steve Origi, European, let's not forget, he's a 25-year-old Champions League winner with pace. He's good. He's a good player, Origi. Listen, you don't go and score goals against Barcelona. You don't score in a Champions League final. You don't score. I remember him against Dortmund. He scored the first goal against Dortmund. He's never had a run of games. But I'll tell you something now. I remember when he got injured in the Europa League run. We were devastated. We were gutted that Origi got injured. But what happens is with fans is they start getting luxury players like the Salahs and the Manes and that, and they forget about the ones that, let's not forget, helped us get to where we were and where we are now. So Origi deserves respect and a bit of credit, and I just think that wherever he goes, I wish him well. I mean, I can see him going to a West Ham, a Burnley, or somebody like, surprised Brentford ain't coming for him, to be honest with you, someone like that, or even Norwich. I'm surprised they haven't come in for him. They do a really good job for them, I think. Get 10 goals a season, I think. So, yeah, so Origi will go, Shaqiri will go. I've said that the whole of pre-season. I haven't panicked once, and I'm still not panicking. And I've said this, if the window's shut today, I'd still be confident we could have a great season, because that squad we have got is good enough to challenge. And Man City, if they don't get Harry Kane, I can't see them being the biggest threat this season. I actually think the biggest threat this season will be Chelsea. Tuchel's got them rocking. They've got Lukaku up front now, who's a beast. They've got Timo Werner and Kai Havertz with a season behind them now. They've got the midfield of Jorginho. I mean, Chelsea to me are going to be the biggest threat to us. Manchester United as well. They've signed some brilliant players. So it's not all about Manchester City. I think if Harry Kane does go to Man City, then we've got a problem, because at the moment there's nobody scoring their goals for Man City. I don't think they've scored in the last 4 games. So I actually think that they are. That's why they'll throw the money. They'll get Harry Kane. They will throw the £150 million, and then, yeah, they're going to be a great side with Kane up front. There's no doubt about it. Anyone that knows football will know that. But we've still got the best 11. I think we've got the best 11 in the league on paper. I think that Alisson's the best keeper in the league. I think that Trent's the best right back. Van Dijk's the best centre back. Matip, Gomez or Konate are going to be up there in the top 5 centre backs in the league. Robertson's the best left back in the league. That's not me being biased. Fabinho's the best defensive midfielder in the league. Thiago is one of the best central midfielders in the world. Then you've got, in fact, Fabinho's the best defensive midfielder in the world. Then you've got Henderson, who's absolutely world class, runs into a brick wall for us. And then the front three speaks for itself: Bobby, Salah and Firmino. So, I mean, I know then we've got Jota as well. We've got players to come off the bench. And I just think one signing will lift the chins up of the supporters. Because you know this, had we not beaten Norwich on Saturday, had it been 0-0 or 1-1, them FSG outers would have been all over our group, would have been all over social media. This is it, told you we're not good enough. Tight bastards need to have should have spent 100 million on Mbappe, 150 million on Harry Kane, should have done. They're all waiting. Liverpool win, they have to keep digging their cave a little bit bigger. But you see, real supporters like Klopp called us the other week, they just get behind the lads. They just go, Klopp, are you telling me Jurgen Klopp just wants to just think, we'll just go with what we have because we're not bothered if we don't win the league? No. He wants the best squad that he can get together to win us the league and go and win us the league. Do you think he wants to fail? Do you think FSG want to fail? No. If you want to call FSG ruthless businessmen, yeah. Why do they? All they want to do is make money? Yeah. So they're going to want the best team out there for us to win this money and win us the Premier League, win us the Champions League. They're not going to go, we're not arsed. Let's just finish 5th and lose 40-50 million a season, because then they're going to have no money coming in. It's going to be even worse for them. So everybody has to pull in the same direction, and everybody has to go. We've got a good enough squad to win the league. We can win the league. And the great thing this year is it ain't just going to be us against City, where we're looking at each other's results. Man United can beat anybody on the day. Chelsea can beat anybody on the day, as in the top 6. You've got Everton now under Rafa, who I think will upset a few people this season. You've got sides like West Ham, Brentford away ain't going to be an easy game, as Arsenal found out. Tottenham are going to be different this season. You know, you've got Patrick Vieira's Palace, who might be really good at home. You just don't know. The Premier League is the most competitive league in the world. All we have to do is do what we did Saturday, beat Norwich, beat what's in front of us, and then let the rest take care of itself, right? In my opinion, I want to win the league like every fan does. But you know what? Champions League, go for that. FA Cup final, win the FA Cup, go for a... I mean, that's what we're in it for. Let's enjoy every season whilst we have Jurgen Klopp. If you said to me, right, Neil, Chelsea were unbelievable, Man City were unbelievable, you lost the league by 6 points, but you went and won the FA Cup at Wembley and you got to the semis, or you got to the final of the Champions League. That's what it's all about. That's what it's about, being a football fan and looking and trying to win these moments. And have these moments, days at Wembley, days at Madrid in the final or wherever it is. That's what being a fan's about. It would be boring if, like when we nearly went the whole season unbeaten, it would be boring if it was like that every season. Man City win it, Liverpool win it, Liverpool win it, Liverpool win it. It's nice to now know that this is going to be probably the most competitive Premier League title race there has been in my lifetime, because I have never seen teams... I think there's 6 that could win the league this year. I really do think there's 6 that could win the league. You've got Man City, Man United, Liverpool, Leicester City could easily win it. They've won it before, so that's not crazy to say that. Chelsea, and who else is the other one? I say 5, then not 6 that could win it. I think there's 5 solid teams there. Tottenham can't win it. Well, you never know. Leicester won it with a worse side. So there's Tottenham actually. So yeah, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Tottenham, Chelsea, and I think I forgot the other one. Oh God, you know I'm on about 6 anyway. God, I hate it when you're on the spot like that. But anyway, like I say, we haven't got long now. Friday tomorrow, FA Cup day for AFC Liverpool. Cannot wait. We've got Bootle at home. I say at home, it's not at home. It's bloody out at Skem. And to be honest with you, we lost 2-1, and you know they had more fans than us. But because it's basically it's not a home game. We're back at Marine on the 21st, which is great. Which is where we share grounds with Marine. It's just had it all done up thanks to the FA Cup run they went on, where they earned a fortune. So they've had all the bar done, all the the new pitch. Well, the pitch was supposed to be AstroTurf, but they've now gone back to a traditional pitch, getting it all done. So looking forward to that. If you can make it tomorrow night to the games, there's a programme. AFC Liverpool. There's Daniel Coquelin on the front. Come to the game. It's in Skelmersdale at the what's it called, the J something arena. Yeah, the J. No, it's not on there. JMO or something like that. But anyway, I'm just going to read through the comments, and if there's any news regarding transfers, then I'll get straight to it and bring it straight to you. Hello, Paul. Hi, Brian. Hi from Anfield, Canaan. Hi in Mauritius. Shakarigi carries. So I think we will go. The right offers come in. Will Matip stay? Matip has to stay. I mean, did you see the stat the other day? In 39 games with Matip at centre back, we've lost 1. All right, Paul. Any more news on Newcastle, Brighton? Again, this is another one that Nat Phillips. Will he go? Yeah, if there's £15 million on the table, he will do. Newcastle United, they should really go for him now. I mean, Brighton as well. I mean, they've got the £50 million they got from the sale of what's his name? The lad they sold anyway to Arsenal at centre back. So yeah, there we go. So like I say, Fabrizio Romano said he expects to see more transfers coming in for Liverpool as soon as we get the outgoings. And like I say, I reckon we've got until Wednesday until we need to start saying, okay, take that for them, take that for them, take that for them. We've tried our best to get full price. Sometimes we can, but this is post-pandemic. Sometimes we can't. Anyway, if there's any news, you'll hear it first here on DTBTV. I'll speak to you all soon. And I'll be live on Saturday here for previews and team news and the coach welcome and everything around Anfield. You'll never walk alone.